Welcome everyone. So we're going to be treating this question, mathematics. This happens to be the first question I'll be solving, and I want you to pay very good attention. It's more like a everyday arithmetic or everyday business mathematics. And it says a dealer makes a profit of 20% by selling a crate of soft drinks for 600 naira. The cost price of the crate of soft drinks to the dealer was. Let's try to solve this question. Now, the first thing that we need to know in solving this question is that there is 20% profit, and this 20% was gotten when the man sold the crates of soft drinks for 600 naira. So what I want you to note is that there is the percentage aspect of this problem, and there is also the let me use the word naira aspect, the naira aspect of this question. That is the real monetary value, and these two, they work side by side. Now, another very important information I want us to note is that whenever you're told that someone made a profit or a loss in a particular transaction, it always takes reference from the cost price. Profits or loss takes reference from cost price. And that is very, very true, because if you want to know whether you made a profit, all you simply need to do is to know your cost price, and then you know whatever that is added up on top of it, that tells you your profit. If you made a loss, you still have to look at your cost price and then know how much less you sold from your cost price, and that will tell you how much loss you've made. So the reference of either profit or loss always takes its reference from the cost price. Okay, and then let's go back to what I said before. There's a percentage aspect and there is a naira, or the real monetary value. Now, another very important point, judging from the second point I've made, that a reference is taken from the cost price, that makes cost price in percentage. When you're talking about the percentage aspect of cost price, the percentage aspect of cost price is equivalent to 100%. In the percentage aspect, if I made a profit, for instance, I made a profit of 20%, what does that tell you about my selling price? My selling price in percentage, definitely I must have sold at 100 plus 20%, which is 120%. So if cost price was to be 100%, for me to make a profit of 20%, then I must be selling at 120%. If you look very well, you realize that this man made a profit of 20%, which means he must have sold at 120%, and this 120% he sold at is equivalent, in the real monetary value, is equivalent to 600 naira. So you can now say 120% is equivalent to 600 naira. So the percentage aspect is 120%, but the naira aspect is 600 naira. But the question is asking us, what is the cost price? The cost price, we don't know what it is, but they're asking us what is the cost price in naira, but we don't know what it is. But we happen to know what the cost price is in percentage. So we'll put it here, 100% equal to what? So if 120% is equal to 600, 100% will be equal to what? So how this is done in those days, you'll be told to do what's called cross multiplication, because the truth is that in terms of percentage and naira, the higher the percentage, the higher the amount, the lower the percentage, the lower the amount. So it's a direct proportion. So you cross multiply, so to say, you cross multiply. So that's going to be 100 times 600 divided by 120. So 0 will cancel 0. Can anything cancel here anymore? Yes. 12 here, 1. 12 into 60 is going to give you 5. So we are left, everything downstairs is finished. So it's 100 times 5. So 100 times 5 is going to give you 500. So it simply means the price of the soft drink was 500 naira. He sold it as 600 naira, and that 600 naira is equivalent to a profit of 20%, and he got 100 naira profit. So it simply means that 20% profit in naira equivalent means 100 naira. Why? Because he bought at 500 and sold at 600. So the 20% equivalent in real monetary value is 100 naira. But this is not the answer to our question. The answer to our question, which is the cost price, is 500. Let's quickly go back and check for the options. We have option A, 480 naira, option B, 500 naira. This is the answer, option B. Option B is our answer. So the answer is what? B.